Okay, a lot of people were telling me that they can't stand the voice crackles. I'm with you on that. I can't stand the voice crackles either. The thing is, I couldn't stand the frame rate thing either. So you know what? I met you in the middle. I found another emulator. It's older than the newest one I have, and newer than the oldest one. It's kind of like one was Mario and one was Luigi. This is both Mario and Luigi. Because I tried my darndest to make the voice crackles happen again. Didn't happen. Also, the frame rate's pretty smooth. So, welcome back to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Hopefully we don't get surprised by a glitch in this emulator. But previously, Fawful had some fury, and now the Koopa Cruiser is trashed. Oh no, they haven't paid it off yet! Oh, that's what they get for getting it on loan. I hope they had, like, disaster insurance or something. Fawful insurance. Yeah, he ain't helping you. When did Bowser ever help his flunkies? He just kind of left them. So he's on the other side of the border, huh? Fancy border! Welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom Beanbean border. Ah, I can't go anywhere without being stalked, huh, guys? So I'm assuming you guys know the Mario Brothers because of the first game. I think these are the Hammer Brothers that were just like hanging out, throwing hammers at them, got defeated. So now they're border security. So we gotta do some jumping for these guys. The border jump. Let's not have them explain it, because it's pretty self-explanatory.
Oh yeah!
So we're gonna have to jump over the border. They're holding the border. Basically, if we went through the tutorial, which I'm allergic to doing, they're gonna say, hey, jump over this thing when it comes at you. They're picking on Luigi right now. Luckily, I'm good at border jumping. Border jumping all day long. This is what we like to do in our day. We just jump over that border like crazy. Yeah, you can't get past us. Okay, you got one past us, but that's all you're getting. Yeah, we're awesome! Also, one thing though, I really should have done it though. During the tutorial, they ask Luigi to jump. And if you make Mario jump when they do that, they say, hey Mario, keep it down with the jump man thing. It's a Japanese reference, because Mario used to be called Jumpman. But I just wanted to deal with the least amount of tutorials today, testing out my new emulator. What do you want now? What, there's absolutely no tourism? No immigration? Anything? We're the first customers, and probably their last. Because I think the Toads are happy where they are. So we got the Beanbean map. Now we're tourists. You're gonna make us select, aren't you? No, he's not gonna make us select. I'll do that for him. We can check the map out now. This is the Beanbean Kingdom. Look at all these places we may or may not be going. Nah, who are we kidding? We're going to these places. We're in the Stardust Fields right now. So what we could do in the Stardust Fields? We could check out the piping. This is a warp pipe. If we find other warp pipes, we could warp there. We can't do that just yet, though. And there's no, like, negative worlds or anything. Sadly. It's not that kind of game. Area 64! The spiky Stardust defense system can be jumped over. Oh no, if only we didn't have people that knew how to jump. Luckily, nobody in this kingdom knows how to jump. See, absolutely nobody in this kingdom knows how to jump, except for these two, and they get some practice in. Yeah, that's just teaching you, hey, jump over things. Don't land on spikes. It's bad for you, like in every Mario game. And I think we're going to be seeing our first enemies. There they are, right there. Yeah, not counting the Goombas, of course, but these aren't Koopa's little troopers here. These are fighter flies. Remember the original Mario Brothers game? If you don't, then, well, maybe you should play it. It's on this game. Instead of that Bowser's Minion thing that I heard wasn't very good. But we're not going to attack them just yet, for a very good reason. Up here. Huh, he looks familiar. I don't think that's how it works. It's Koopa! We found him! Maybe you should have went on a diet. Ah, too late. Oh, he should go on a diet too. So everybody knows about Bowser too, even in his kingdom. You know what, this guy, the way he talks, he kind of reminds me of, what's his name? The nerd chameleon from Super Paper Mario. He's kind of a hard guy to forget, but I forget his name. All I know is he likes things that are super technical. But his laughing is very similar. Oh no, our coins! You know what? You can kind of keep Bowser. Because Cackleta's kind of better. She has Fawful. He talks like a funny Yoda. It's not fair. Why should we pay for the bad guy to get him free? Of course, Mario has to be the hero all the time. He's gonna hand over all of our coins. That's why I didn't get any combat. Because we'd be handing over those coins too. Yeah, they're very valuable. We have them all over the place. Oh no! The horrors of international travel! Currency exchange. 10 Beanbean coins, that's a ripoff! So what, is Mushroom Kingdom like the Canada of this place? Or maybe Australia? He needs more Beanbean coins! Luckily, every enemy we fight from now on is going to give us Beanbean coins. Alright, fine, we're getting bribed, and also we have to meet currency standards. So, now we're in slavery. We gotta get 100 coins for Tolstar. Yeah, that's his name if you haven't noticed what his name is by now. I'm pretty sure he mentioned it, that's why I mentioned it too. Huh, we can't clear that jump. That's strange. But we're on the other side of this rock wall, though. Can't go fight those fighter flies. We can do that later, though. I have some things to do around here, too. Like get coins. Yeah, Beanbean coins now. Yeah, Beanbean coins. Look exactly like Mushroom Kingdom coins. Don't question it. Don't question Nintendo, your lords and masters. We're getting Beanbean coins now. And every combat we do, too. Also Beanbean coins. None of that mushroom stuff here. We're going for the big riches. I heard if you time it just right, you could get like 10 coins out of these I can't speak today. Blocks. But it's kind of weird timing, and yes, they are on a timer, eventually. Got plenty of mushrooms, though. I'm going to be trying to hold on to my mushrooms if I can, because there's a trick. There's a trick that makes you all powerful. And it involves mushrooms. Like every Mario game. Ah, what is this thing? It looks like one of those obstacle things. They're bike pads. Hold the direction. And then Mario and Luigi yourself across. Luckily, we are a Mario and a Luigi. You'd be screwed if it was otherwise. But yeah, that's what it means. You can grab these coins too while we're at it. My B button kind of sticks on this controller. I don't know what's up with it. I think it's because of the cold. There we go. I was trying to get on that thing. It just wasn't cooperating somehow. But yeah, that's the tutorial to bike pads. You see, I like these kinds of tutorials where it just tells you a thing, and then you do the thing. You don't get this long-winded explanation. Or it's stuff like, you know, Mother 3's Imagine a B button and fill it with wishes. That's how you save. Ah, syrup. I think that's gonna be an item. Welcome to Area 64. Not very flashy. I was expecting like alien stuff all over the place. Speaking of aliens, these guys kind of look similar in some ways. Oh yeah, these are the guys that saw the Mario and Luigi meteors. They're gonna take out those aliens! I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but, those are no aliens. Oh, I see what's going on here. It's going to be one of those gags, isn't it? Hey, I see red instead of green! Yeah, it's one of those. Sometimes Nintendo's predictable. Really? You guys have not figured it out yet? One of these things is not like the other! These mushroom people are completely clueless. It probably has to do with them not having a brain. Speaking of which, Luigi, you're supposed to spin with him. You're brothers, get it together. So, they know us too. They know Mario and Luigi, they don't know me, obviously. I'm like Z grade popularity. Maybe not even Z. Mine's more like a color. It just doesn't deserve a letter. So now they know about Princess Peach's problems too. I was trying to say Princess Peach's problems, and that's actually more of a tongue twister than I expected. Bros action? What do you mean? I hope it's not a tutorial. It's a tutorial! No! I'm not ready! Let me guess, they're not gonna teach us... Yeah, they're not gonna teach us unless we take it. It's forced. Alright, alright. Show us what you got. This better be something good and different. Oh, hey! This is probably gonna get me copyright infringed. Not like this music hasn't played before, though. But this is different, though. It's world traversal stuff. Luigi can high jump. They didn't have to get so obtuse with it, but yeah. Luigi could jump on Mario, and then you could high jump together. It's jumping synergy! No, stop doing this, Nintendo. This is not proper. I got it. I was paying attention. I had to hit the A button to progress the dialogue anyway. But you hit the L button, the L shoulder button, Luigi bounces on Mario, and then they bounce together. That's the high jump. You never climb alone. Bring your climbing buddy. Also, I'm seeing those pixels surrounding Mario and Luigi here. These are some very dirty sprites. And I would say that's the emulator, but no, that was in the original game. I remember that. I remember seeing that in, like, regular videos of people recording Game Boy Advances and stuff. Or at least, like, the Wii U emulator. So, yeah. They could have done some cleaning up on these sprites. Oh yeah, they're explaining the spin jump now. Mario can do this. If Luigi holds on, unlike what he did before, he could spin. That gives him horizontal momentum. He could get across pits that way. Man, they could really use that in their regular games, you know? But it's time for us to do the spin jump. Mario jumps up, and they spin! Excellent! I've been watching speedruns of this game, and I know a thing or two. Well, I know a thing. I can't reproduce the other thing because it involves a lot of glitching and tweaking the game's data to give people things it shouldn't have, but, you know. But there's more actions you can learn out there. So that tells me we're gonna see more tutorials. Great, thanks. Yeah, we're ready. I get both of these things. It's not rocket surgery, it's not brain science. Now they want us to prove it. Now they want us to use the high jump and the spin jump to get that flag. And you know what? We're not doing that. You know what? The heck with your tutorials. Ah, barriers, huh? You trying to barrier us? Well, it's time for speedrun strats. Stand like this. Get Mario in spin position, and spin facing this way. When Mario jumps down, switch them. Okay, maybe I wasn't close enough. There's a weird hitbox. You gotta be right on the edge of the hitbox to keep them from yelling at you. And it'll happen. Ah, it can't seem to get it working now. Maybe I'm just not close enough. I had it working so good the last time. I was like reproducing it and stuff. Spin and switch. There we go. We have escaped the tutorial. By the way, do not go back through that tutorial because yeah, they'll try to take you prisoner again, and then you'll have to spin jump out of it again. But more importantly, we could battle now. There's new enemies here. The Bill Blaster, but also Bros Attack. Hey, didn't they explain this to us? But yeah, these are abilities that Mario and Luigi can do together, kind of like Dual Techs and Chrono Trigger. And what should they could do? Hit Mario, hit Luigi, and hit Mario. They're timing combos. And what's great about it, each brother has their own different Bounce Brothers combo thing. So this is Luigi's. Right now I have it set to level 1, so it slows down for you. What I've been doing is practicing on level 3. It makes the attack cheaper, but you have to do it without the slowdown, and without the timing. So you gotta do stuff like this. It makes battles go so much quicker, and you do extra damage when you finish it. So, when I can, I'm gonna be trying to do level 3 attacks. Which I'm still not quite good at because I just failed at Luigi. The funny thing is, if you fail certain Bros attacks, you could get a different Bros attack. But since these are pretty basic, you don't really get much out of it. But there's more complex versions, and they'll do weird things if you fail in certain spots. I don't know all of them, but it's pretty fun. The problem is, it uses our Bros points, our BP. You see, we're kind of empty right now. And the thing is, I only have one syrup that replenishes the BP. One thing I want to do is use Mario's Splash Brothers ability a lot. This bro attack right here. That one? I want to use that a lot. Because the game's probably going to end up telling us this. But if you do enough of these, something good will happen. I'm being Nintendo ominous just then. Oh, by the way, that's the timing for those fighter flies. You just wait till they get under you and jump on their heads for free damage. I'm not even gonna waste a bro attack on that. I'd rather use them on the Bullet Bill Blasters because they have higher defense. See, even timed jump attacks don't do much against these guys. And I like to get some practice in on the Splash Brothers. You see, I still don't quite get it down. I get it a little bit too early on Mario. I hope these things drop like, syrups. I can use a lot of syrups. We haven't seen a shop yet. Maybe I shouldn't be so needy on the Bros attacks just yet. But I just want to upgrade them as quickly as possible. Speaking of upgrade, still going with power for Mario. Come on, let's see a 3. No whammy, no whammy. Stop! Ah! I said stop! It kept going. I gotta have a 3. Darn. Is this a syrup up here? Luigi, we need to get the syrup. Just coins. We could use the coins to buy syrup whenever there's an opportunity to. It's harder to land a jump on the vertical than it looks. But look how powerful Mario is now. He can kill a fighter fly in one shot. Sadly, Luigi cannot. And once we run out of Bros attack power, we're really limited to jumping, which isn't all that fantastic right about now. It takes about like 1.5 turns to kill one of these blasters. Rather annoying. And I have no syrups, so I can't refill their bros attack things. So I'm trying to refrain from using them until I get more syrups. Alright, Luigi, let's see what you got. Right now he has a power of 16. I think Mario has a power of 18. Also his stash is kind of lacking, but we can work on that later. Right now, it's power time. I think I see a 5 in there, I'm not quite sure. Nope, it's 2s. Oh, that's a good roll. Actually, if you notice from the passports, I kinda botched up the saves. But I got a much better picture for Luigi. Look at that. He's all stretched out and wacky looking. Yeah, I forgot the save states also overwrite your regular game save, so I had to do that part over again. Could have sworn there was more stuff up here. Yeah, there is more stuff up here. There's a syrup. Now who's gonna get the syrup? Probably Luigi, to be fair. I should work on the Bounce Brothers too, but it's not as great as Splash Brothers. Also, we're at 21 minutes, but I would kind of like to get through most of this area today. Oh, I forgot something up there. Yeah, there's more stuff. I can't believe I missed out on this. Got a spin jump over here, and we can get ourselves some coins. I think I'm hearing some mini crackling, but I think that's just, you know, the Game Boy Advance sound chip. That's not actual emulator crackle. Because the Game Boy Advance, its sound chip wasn't amazing. Not in the least. Which makes Mother 3's music so much more special. The fact that it sounded good, even though it was limited. Now you guys again! Please don't force us into a tutorial. So what, did you find any aliens yet? What, like we completely skipped your tutorial by like speedrunning it? It's the stuff I just went over! High jumps and spin jumps can be used in battle! I was already showing that off. And this is going to be a forced tutorial. But I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it out. You saw what we're going to be teaching you. So the heck with that. Ah, good. I had to fast forward a little bit, but... Tutorial over, thank God. Why do the tutorials have to be so long in this game? Couldn't they just mention it and let me figure it out? No, because they had to make the game accessible for kiddos. But, you know. Okay, what else do we have to do around here? I bet there's some more stuff to do. I bet that's a bike pad somewhere. Alright, that battle's done with. I really want the Beanbean coins in this area, though. I don't even have the 100 yet. Gotta kill it. Not quite there yet. Still need a way to go yet. I really don't want to get in any more battles, though, because they take a while to get through. Let's do some puzzles instead. Yeah, there's coins. Puzzle coins! This game is going to be a mix of RPG and puzzle platforming. Speaking of puzzles, that was a doozy. I almost fell off that one. Where are we going with this, anyway? Over here? No, that can't be it. There's got to be another way to get up onto that plateau. I bet there's a bike pad up there somewhere. Well, actually, I don't bet. I know there's a bike pad up there somewhere. Because I played it before. And there's got to be a bike pad wherever there's those metal plate things. There it is. I bet this leads to a syrup. I'm pretty sure it leads to syrup. Oh, that's what happens if you're not holding left or right while bike padding. You just bike in place. Ah, it's coins! Yay, wonderful coins! Now we got enough to pay off Tollstar. Let's finish this game by beating a boss. That way we can start off in a new area next time. Or at least, like, the entrance of the new area. Because this is a fun tutorial section and all, I'm not being facetious about that. You know what? The fighter flies I skipped again, but you know what? It's not really worth it. Oh no, our Beanbean coins! Do we really want a free Bowser though? I kinda like these Beanbean coins. You did! He's welching on us! Now it's boss fight time. Beanbean customs are rude!
Let's go.
Now I could actually use, like, a boss thing. One of those namepad things. It's Tolstar. First boss of the game. And I have no syrups, so we're gonna have to fight him the boring way. Yeah, I do have some Bounce Brothers left. Most of his attacks involve throwing spiky balls at you. And by most, I mean the only one he's got. Yep, Bounce Brothers is good too and all. He has about 50 HP though. And I'm doing 2 on jumps. Maybe I should have leveled up a little bit more. No, not really, actually. So I'm gonna have to watch for the balls bouncing instead, and I like your face right now. Weird animation to stop on there, Telstar. Kind of interesting. He's jump resistant. How could this be? I was trying to jump with Luigi. I thought Mario was the B button for some reason. I still haven't got around to getting used to using 2 buttons to do the same thing on 2 different characters. Oh, there's a Lucky. Those are like critical hits. They kinda ignore defense. Which this guy in the American version has a lot of. In the Japanese version, he has less so. Might as well use up the rest of my Bros points on him. This fight is gonna get kinda boring though, because I'm out of Bros points and he is the first boss of the game, so he's kind of easy. And also when he does that, it means he's throwing over somebody's head. Just stay still, he won't hit you. So just watch for the nyeks. Oh no, are you gonna be throwing 2 of them now? Ah! Oh no, Luigi! Maybe you should heal up there, buddy. I said I didn't want to use mushrooms, but this is an emergency. So I completely failed at timing, absolutely. Oh, and speaking of timing, this guy drops an item in the remake called Cosmic Pants. And the Cosmic Pants increases your defense if you fail a defense timing, like jumping over spike balls. That's 1 high and 1 low. You know what, I think it would be a better idea if we make both brothers jump at the same time. I can't speak tonight because I'm extremely tired. I've been working since like 7 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, just do stuff like this. And you're bad at timing. Still bad at timing. Luigi, you are the team healer. Even though these guys are pretty much matched up in power right now. Should have leveled up a bit more. I'm not used to not being overpowered at things. That's okay, I'll get my wish later on in this game. Oh, don't you believe? Well, actually, you should believe. I'm lamenting my use of syrup right now. Because this is a very boring boss when you don't have syrup. Because then I can at least do brothers things. As brothers, together. You know what I'm going for. I'm going for power. Mario's got a lot of it. He's about to get much, much more. I think it's only 1s and 2s this time. The bigger the stat difference, the less numbers you get on your spinner. So, I'm getting 1s and 2s right now, but eventually it'll give me a 3, maybe even a 4. Even though I'm not picking other stats. Looks like Luigi is kind of caught up to Mario at this point. 21 to like, what, 23? Let's push him into Stash. Stash increases his critical rate, and he was doing criticals in that last fight. Let's try it. Let's try go for a 3. Ah! Well, at least they're even in Stash now. That also has another influence, too. So that's the end of Tolstar. And here's the Starshade Brothers to finish you off. And Bowser! Sorry, we can't help you. Oh, those are kind words coming from Bowser. And now he's dead. Him and Tolstar. It's a mutual kill. Thanks, Starshade Brothers, you got rid of 2 villains today. I did it! Sadly, I didn't do good enough. There's a speedrun trick where if you jump at the last moment off this cliff, you could, clear it. Sadly, I can't seem to get Luigi over. And if you fail the timing completely, stuff like that happens. Luigi, do you think you could, go back over there? No? No? I gotta do it the proper way? Ah. Okay, I'm not speedrunning material, obviously. So the other way across is to spin. So next time on Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, a new area. We just beat our first boss of the game. The intro is now over. Sadly, I don't think the tutorials are, though. Brace yourselves. Good night, folks.